episode of Galui's Mood Food. Yes, I got a spatula in one hand. I was using it. And I got a drink in the other hand. I'm drinking it.
Galui's Cran of Beer.
Cran-O beer. Cran-O beer. That's Julius, man, in the camera. In case I forget something, he gonna tell you what it is. I'm telling you that right straight out, okay? So, the Asian fish that we're doing is great for any night of the week. It's a really, really, really quick, simple dish that you don't have to fuss around with, but it's going to taste like $1 million, guaranteed. Okay? So when to feed your family, here how it go. That's how it go.
It's a little twist on the fish.
Okay, bring a beer. We have 12 ounces of ocean perch. Now you can use any kind of fish you want, but we choose this dish to go with the ocean perch. Alright? Now, I'm just going to talk about the sides just for a second, okay? We've got a package side here. It's a teriyaki noodle. Alright? Teriyaki noodle. Easy enough. Enough said. Enough said. What we do is we jack it up to what we like it to be. Okay? So we have 1/4 of a cup of diced onions that have been translucent and just a light, very light browning on these. And we took a whole container, which we love these things, water chestnuts, and we put probably about a tablespoon of soy sauce on them. They're just kind of hanging out right now. Alright, here's our water for our noodles. You can pick any size that you want, truly. It's all about the fish, but you can pick out your size to kind of go with them. We went with some peas, and we put some garlic pepper in here, a little salt, a little pepper, all the juice from 1 can of peas, and we put a pat of butter in, okay? And we are going to get to the fish in just a second, and we are going to finish all this good stuff and show you how to do it in the parchment and all that wonderful dealios. So should I do this right now, mister?
Well, I would, yeah.
Okay. So we're going to turn that up. Right here we've got the proper amount of water. And we put the pat of butter in where the noodles would go. So we're going to go ahead and do that.
And with our half of, it's 1.5 cups, and we used 1/2 cup of beer. Because you got to have the beer.
Yes, it is 1.5 cups. So we used 1 cup of water and 1/2 cup of beer. We incorporate that in everything. So noodles are going to go down in. We're going to throw that aside. How we do?
We do good.
How we do? Going to give that a quick stir. And again, this is a great, great way of filling your family and making a beautiful meal for them that looks like it costs a fortune, but it really, really doesn't. So, right there, look at that. There's your onions. Look at them. They're translucent, a little lightly browned. We're going to put those in. And we're going to put our water chestnuts in. That's what kind of makes things beautiful. You can add to anything that you got going on. You don't have to keep it as is, okay? So we're going to let this do its thing. And we do somewhat follow directions. So we're going to cover this. We're going to turn it down. We'll be right back. You're watching another get you a can of beer. You can't go wrong. See you in just a few. Hey, welcome back. It's Paula. And you're watching another webisode of Galui's Mood Food. And yes, I've got my can of beer. It may be down that much, but...
Oh, you filled it up again. Don't lie.
That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing.
Ho!
I'm going to have a sip. And then I'm going to get into this Galui's Asian baked fish right now. Alright, there's two ways you can do this here now, as far as purchasing. I'll let you know that right now. You can buy it frozen, and a lot of times you can get a great deal on it. Buy one, get one, which is fabulous. Or you can go right to the fish counter at your local store and you can buy your fish. So whether you're using perch, ocean perch like we are, or you want to get a thicker cut, if you get a thicker cut, you just need to double your ingredients on the sauce, okay, for a thicker cut. But this is what we had done, and I already told you about. Did I tell them about it?
No, what's in it?
Okay, I don't know if I did or not, but it might be the can of beer talking. What's in this right here is a tablespoon of Korean teriyaki stir fry, which is extremely strong. It's beautiful, okay? Then we have a teaspoon of duck sauce, which is a little on the sweeter side, okay? Then we have a teaspoon of Zesty orange sauce, which is really spicy, okay? I mean, spicy! Kind of like me. Woo! Woo! Bam! Alright. And then we have a half a teaspoon of soy sauce. Doesn't look like a whole lot, but all that stuff goes great together. And we've already tested, tried, and trued it.
Oh, tested. Oh, you've been reading a book again, haven't you?
I read a book. Yes, I did. I'm going to have another little drink of my can of beer. But what we have is parchment paper and just a regular pan. It's kind of deep. Alright, what we're going to do, kind of form fit that to that. Here's our beautiful 12 ounces of perch. Alright. What we gonna do now? What we gonna do now, chitlins?
Make sure you pat that fish dry to get all the water out of it, though.
Oh, yes, you have to. You have to. Whether it's fresh or whether it's frozen. Get all the water out of it. Just pat it dry in between a couple sheets of paper towels. But you wanna... This stuff is kind of strong. You don't want to overwhelm the fillets. So you just brush a little bit on each fillet. And you want to flip them and get the other side nice. And you want to do it again over here. And you want to flip it. And again, we did this for 12 ounces because we are professionals. We are professionals.
Professionals.
Well, yeah, so far. Till things take off. But you do this and see that's just enough glaze to do 12 ounces right there. And that's just a little bit of extra. And you get the bigger pieces with just a little bit of extra of that. Now what you want to do, see, all gone. Get Put that in here. You want to take a little pat of butter, okay? I'm going to use this here. And you want to put it on each piece of fish.
Oh, fish.
Of fish. There we go. So that's about a tablespoon of butter. Maybe tablespoon and a half.
Tablespoon cut in half for each one.
There we go. Now we're gonna.
Don't forget your sesame seeds there.
Oh. Let's put the butter back on there. Oh dear God, I almost forgot my sesame seeds. Let me give this a stir here. Oh my God, the noodles and the onions and the water chestnuts are doing beautifully. Our peas are just kind of on hold. And we have toasted sesame seeds. Thank you for the reminder. I remember these don't come out in a shaker thing. Okay? So don't think you're shaking and dump half the thing on one. Just want to lightly sprinkle these on here. And again, they're toasted. That's probably about
whatever.
Yeah, I would say about 2 tablespoons for this. I can't get the lid back on. Maybe it's some kind of beer. I don't know.
Could be.
Now, you want to roll this up in your parchment. Nice and tight. I'm going to set it off to the side. You're going to wonder why. I'm going to have a piece of parchment. We're going to do it the other way.
Oh.
Let me turn it. Oh, the other way is this way. Alright. Parchment paper is a beautiful thing. It keeps all that locked and sealed in there and all those juices and flavors. Look at that. Now we're going to pop this into a 250-degree oven for this fish. We already had it preheated. We're going to pop it in right now.
Pop it in.
There you go, on the top rack. Okay?
What's the temperature you're going to cook it at there?
It's at 250 right now. And then we're going to cook it for about 10 minutes according to your oven, because all ovens vary, but ours cooks at 10 minutes at about 250, and then we crank it up to 300 for a couple more minutes. Fish is done. And then again, you're working with ocean perch, so it's a thin cut of fillet. If you're working with something thicker, you're just gonna have to gauge it yourself and just open it up and check it, okay? Which we've done before, but today is perch. And check this out, if you would. That's our Asian noodles. We put our onions in it, and we put these gorgeous, gorgeous little gems in. Some water chestnuts. So it's teriyaki noodles. They're just kind of on warm right now. We did peas, with the garlic pepper. We left them in their own juice from the can. Again, it's a really easy, quick meal. And then we put just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and we put a pat of butter in there. They're on warm right now. Keep those on warm. This is on warm. Fish is in. We're going to check it in about 12 minutes. And then we'll crank it up from 250 to 300, maybe for the final finale. But again, it depends on your fillets, okay? It all depends on your fillets. If you get thick ones, like haddock, if you get different things, if you catch your own shark, okay? And you want to do it this way, you know...
We know a lot of sharks.
We know a lot of sharks, yes. But if you get a shark steak, it's going to be this thick. So it's an hour in the oven. But right now I'm backing off. See my finger? I'm going to have a sip of the can of beer. Remember that your toasted sesame seeds went in. We get everything else ready. You choose your sides. Most importantly is the fish and the way we had done it. And we give you all the ingredients to that. Stay tuned. You're watching another episode of Galui's Mood Food. I'm Paula. Who are you?
I don't know right now. I think I'm Julius.
That's Julius.
I could be Santa Claus. I don't know.
Well, it's getting about that time of year. And still we're having fish. So stay tuned and we'll show you the end product and you will love it because it is extremely easy to make. It's extremely affordable and it's very decadent and delicious and it'll look like you worked all day on this meal. And that's what you Hey everybody, you've been watching another episode of Galui's Mood Food. This is Asian baked fish. Beautiful right here. We got our two sides that we just enhanced. Do whatever two sides you feel freaky with. Okay? That's all I can say. But this is gorgeous. It's a beautiful meal. Doesn't take any time at all. You can do this for a weekend, weeknight meal. We give you all the goodies in between where you can do it as a weeknight meal. But again, it's Galui's Mood Food. Stay tuned, keep watching, and look out for our cookbooks.
Our first one's in print.
Hey!
Yes.
Our second one's in the works, but the first one's in print.
Just go to our website at Facebook, Galui's Mood Food.
That's Julius talking to you right there.
Yeah.
He knows more than I do right now. So, set the bone.
Yep.
Set the bone.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. We're going to eat. Take care. Love to all.